A sandstorm?
Ow! I think I got something in my eye.
Are you alright, you?
Well, this won't do. We can't even get close to the city.
I hope the people inside are okay. Do you have some connection here, Idia? You bet we do. I wasn't gonna tell the story, but hey, if you insist. And I must say, it's quite a tale. You'll laugh, you'll cry. On second thought, it sounds long. Let's save it for another day. Oh, come on. Hey, here, I'll just give you the highlights.
Long story short, Ansheim was a land of booming industry, powered by harnessing the force of the wind. But when we came here, the wind crystal was engulfed in darkness, and the winds had gone still. A group of shifty schemers took advantage of the situation, manipulating the people for their own profit. Together with Agnes, we awakened the crystal, got the winds blowing again, and brought the bad guys to justice.
Wow, what a clear and concise explanation. You sure have a way with words, sir.
What a remarkable tale. Grr. You just had to go and steal my spotlight.
But go figure. Last time we were here, there was no wind at all. Now it's blowing so strong we can't even get in.
I'll bet you pig to pancakes that Kaiser is behind this. He's trying to keep us away from Agnes.
Let's return to El Campus. If the sandstorm is magical in origin, surely someone in the Department of Sorcery will know how to dispel it.
Now that sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Pardon me, might we have a moment of your time?
Five-star scholar Pudgius Bismal has no time for peasants and pudding heads.
Blech! It's that fathead who was picking on Rifa.
Picking on Rifa? Me? Watch your tongue, you no-star bore! I merely deigned to give the girl the opportunity to assist her superior.
Good gravy. Look, Rifa's a friend of mine. Couldn't you just leave her alone?
And who are you to give orders to me? Are you even an Al Campus alumnus?
My name is Yu. Yu Geneolja.
What? Of House Geneolja? And, if I might be so bold as to inquire, how many stars did you have during your time here at our alma mater?
I was a 5-star, same as you.
I see. So we are equals.
Well, when I graduated, they added a 6.
100, no, 1,000 apologies. I'll leave Riva alone. You have my word.
Well, that was easy. Talk about a clear-cut case of classism.
He sounds like a completely different person.
I didn't want to have to pull rank, but if it helps out Riva, it's worth it.
Is there any other way I might be of assistance? If Pudgius Bismol can do anything for you, simply speak the word.
Now that you mention it, we have business in Ansheim, but the city's caught in a vicious sandstorm. We're looking for a way to quell the winds. Do you know anyone in Al Campus who could help us?
A sandstorm? Oh, why, you should speak to Professor Norzen.
Professor Norzen? The Professor Norzen?
You know this professor?
Of course! He's practically a legend in Al Campus. They say his knowledge of all fields of magic is second to none. Gosh, if the stories are true, the professor could stop a sandstorm with a wave of his hand. That said, I've never actually spoken to him. But rumor has it, he hasn't left his office in years.
If I may, I overheard my classmates saying they spotted him on campus not days ago. They saw him heading into the Arcanatorium in the Spire of Learning. Mayhaps you should pay a visit?
Thank you. I think we'll do just that.
You're most welcome. Yes, most welcome indeed.
Professor Norzen's office should be just this way.
Hold it right there. Only faculty are allowed beyond this point. Run along now.
But we're here to see Professor Norzen! Hey, you! Put those 6 stars of yours to work!
I'm Yu Geneolja, Al Campus alumnus. I am a, 6-star scholar, sir.
Be that as it may, I'm sorry. I was specifically instructed not to admit anyone. Please be on your way.
He's still watching us. What should we do?
We'll just have to come back at night and sneak in.
Out of the question!
Huh? Why? If we come back after that teacher goes home, we just might be able to slip inside.
Trust me, coming here at night is not a good idea.
And I'm asking why?
And I'll tell you why. 'Cause it's against campus rules. Yep, no students allowed inside after sundown. Too bad, but rules are rules.
What about that sign? Take care with lamps when entering the spire at night. Only you can prevent campus fires. Doesn't sound like we'd be breaking any rules.
Well, there's no getting anything by you, is there, sir?
So, why is sneaking in at night such a bad idea?
All right, you got me. It's the 7 horrors. The 7 horrors of Al Campus.
7 horrors? Oh, we had silly ghost stories at the Officers' Academy in Eternia, too.
I'm telling you, the 7 horrors of Al Campus are true. Mr. Bones, the skeleton in the biology lab that comes to life at night.
Yeah, we had him, too.
The peeping portrait, a painting of Archipellar in the music room, whose eyebrows move.
Not his eyes?
Bloody Maury, the giant eel in the bathroom mirror. The gargantuan professor who roams the hallways in search of truant students. Fluffy, the black cat that causes bad luck when it crosses your path.
I'm not feeling the horror.
The disembodied voice taking role in an empty lecture hall, but never able to finish because it's always interrupted by...
Oh, don't do that, Magnolia. You scared me half to death. But I just saw a mouse.
See? Look how scared we all are. Let's forget about this silly idea of sneaking in at night, okay? Okay.
Now, this is all just superstition. Let's head out and come back after sundown.
Doesn't anything scare you, sir?
This light. Is someone inside?
Willy the Wisp! The ghostly torch that burns endlessly inside empty offices!
You! Give it a rest already!
I can't help it. Ghost stories are my only real fear. You know?
Then stop telling them! I can't even tell if you're trying to scare us or yourself!
Settle down, everyone. Let's just head inside, okay?
Could it be? Inconceivable. But the stars, they speak to me.
Pardon me, Professor?
And yet, so many mysteries they have yet to reveal. 1, 2, 6 lights? Whatever could these be?
Professor!
Oh, who goes there? Well, if it isn't you again.
Wait, you're the old fortune teller from Eternia.
What are you doing here, Pops?
Why would I be anywhere else? This is, after all, my own office.
Your office? You're Professor Norzen?
Very astute, 6-star scholar Eugen Yolja. You're the 23rd in our school's history, you know.
What?
I am Professor Norzen Horoskov, a specialist in astrology and the arcane. In my spare time, I enjoy ballroom dancing and gardening.
Yeah, keep that in mind. So, what were you doing in Eternia anyway?
The stars spoke to me of a great calamity that would threaten our world. And so I traveled to Eternia that I might find a way to awaken the hero Tiz Aurier. But then the Empire struck, making it all but impossible to reach Tiz on my own. Once more, I looked to the heavens for guidance, and this time I was able to bring 4 stars together.
So it was you that led my friends to me, who helped them wake me from my slumber. You have my thanks, Professor Norzen.
Ho ho! The miracle Tiz Aurier in the flesh! And this is our other star. 'Twas a harbinger of good fortune after all.
Actually, we had a question for you, Professor.
Yes, my boy?
We're trying to get to the Skyhold, but a massive sandstorm is swirling around the nation of Ansheim. We can't even get close. Do you know some way to quiet the winds?
Why, that I do. Most indubitably.
All right.
Oh, well, please tell us, Professor.
Heed my words well, my boy. I know how to quiet the storm, because it is I who summoned it.
Professor? I must have misheard you.
It wasn't the Kaiser who caused the sandstorm, but you?
Just so. With it, I will bring the Skyhold down. While guiding the 4 of you to the Skyhold, I was also exploring ways to vanquish the Empire on my own. After much research, Eureka! It came to me. Using the power of this crystal, I would unleash a great sandstorm. A sandstorm of such fearsome force that it would rip the Skyhold from the sky and send it crashing to the earth, Kaiser and all.
Hold it right there, Pops. What's going to happen to the people of Ansheim?
Many lives will be lost, no doubt. And yet it is a risk we must take. After all, the Kaiser and the Skyhold are within my sphere of arcane influence. It would be pure folly to let him escape unscathed. For the future of Luxendark, the people of Ansheim will make the most noble of all sacrifices.
Miguel Coulon! How could you?
But, Professor, Pope Agnes is in the Skyhold too. You mean to sacrifice not only the people of Ansheim, but Her Holiness as well?
My boy, I wish there were no need, but the stars have spoken. This is the only way, and so I shall heed the heavens. I will bring down the Empire no matter the cost. I do not expect you to understand. I have chosen my path, and I will follow it.
I see. And we must do the same.
Yes, and I think our choice is clear.
We'll defend Her Holiness and the people of Ansheim. Just watch us.
Oh, impressive resolve, boy. And yet resolve and lofty ideals are all but worthless in the hands of the weak. Do you have the strength to realize your ideals, boy? Then summon that strength and defeat me, holder of the Astrologian Asterisk. Do you truly possess the power to overthrow the Kaiser? To save Pope Agnes and the people of Ansheim? Or are those just empty vows? I, Norzen, shall be the arbiter of your worth! I am Norzen of Stars Innumerable, Professor Emeritus of Alcampus, and holder of the Astrologian Asterisk. Let your final examination begin!
Do you truly believe what you're doing is right? That the goal of defeating the Kaiser justifies this terrible sacrifice?
How little you understand, my boy. 2.5 years ago, when the crystals were swallowed by darkness, I could only stand by and watch as brave men and women fought for their own beliefs, their own sense of justice. I sat here in my office, unsure as to which side to lend my strength. In doing nothing, I brought only greater tragedy. I will not repeat my mistake. This time, I will trust my own sense of justice. I will take action.
I used to feel the same way. I thought nothing was more important than sticking to my own sense of justice.
We fought on, and the people around us paid the price for our actions. We want to make a different choice this time. The choice not to sacrifice others for our beliefs.
Stay strong, everyone!
You are strong, my children.
Professor, we beg of you, please stop the sandstorm. We'll defeat the Kaiser. There's no need for the people of Ansheim to suffer any longer.
It would seem you have something to back up those words after all. You have passed your test with flying colors. 'Twould seem that I was the one who lacked the courage of my convictions after all. To tell the truth, Ansheim is where I was born so many years ago. The last thing I wanted was to see my beloved home come to harm. And yet, consumed with remorse and regret, I had convinced myself that the sandstorm was the only way. Through your strength and your words, you have shown me that there is another. You children are the future. I put my trust and faith in you.
We did it!
But before you depart for Ansheim, there is one more task I would ask of you.
A task?
The Compass of Space and Time, a storied relic of ancient Harina. I would have you recover it. Ever since the Skyhold arrived in these lands, it has been drifting to and fro and to, almost as if it were searching for something. After days of poring through the histories and nights of speaking to the stars, it came to me. The compass! The Kaiser seeks the compass!
The compass? Of space and time?
The compass has the power to reshape our very world. We must keep it from the Kaiser at all costs. If the tomes speak true, the compass rests in the sea caves of Harina. You must travel south, past the desert, then east through the forests from the Altar of Wind. Now hurry, you must find the compass before the Kaiser.
A compass? A compass? A compass, Mew say? Meow, there's a tale I'm glad I caught. That voice. Mew! Didn't Mew notice? Fluffy here was keeping tabbies on Mew. And Mew just happened to cough up a butte about some compass of strays and lime. Oh, His Majesty will be so pleased.
You're the girl we saw fishing.
Minette is His Majesty the Kaiser's master of cats and a trained Meowsassin. Cats are great, they never betray Mew. Cats are great, they leave Mew alone. Cats are great, they get by on their meow. Meow. Look out, everyone! Sick 'em, Fluffy!
Professor!
Attaboy, Fluffy. Meow! See? Cats everywhere are my friends.
Professor! Are you okay? Professor!
This should put that sandstorm back in the litter box. I need to inform His Majesty. I'll be back for Mew later. Ta-ta for Meow! Oh, the shit! Should we go after her?
Let her go. The professor needs our help.
Hang in there, Pops. Here, let me see your wounds.
Oh, worry not for me, my child. I have seen it in the stars. I am not so foolish as to misread the day of my own demise. Mayhap this is the price I pay for putting my pride above the lives of my countrymen.
No, this can't be happening.
Do not look so sad, my boy. This path I chose for myself. You too must follow your path, my children, for your path will lead not to pain, but to a bright future.
Yes, Professor.
Oh, that's the spirit, my shining stars. And as my own star dims, I ask you once more, find the compass. Whatever may come, you must keep it out of the Kaiser's hands.
I understand. You can count on us, Professor.
That I do, my stars. And let the shining light of your ideals guide us to a brighter tomorrow.
Don't worry, Pops. We'll keep our promise.
Yes, and follow through on our words.
Thank you, Magnolia. And forgive me.
Huh? Comment? Whatever for?
The ball in the sky hole destroyed your home, right? It's your sworn mission to defeat it. If we hadn't stopped the Professor Sandstorm, you could have accomplished this already. You could have had your revenge.
You, listen to me. My home on the moon was destroyed by that ball. This is the undeniable reality. And it is true, destroying that ball and avenging my people is my mission. Before I left the moon, my commander spoke to me. You are strong, he said, but there is only so much you can do on your own. You must find new comrades on Luxendark, new companions. Comrades who would fight at my side, here in this strange and distant land? Who needs them, I thought. I had already decided this operation would be a lonely one. And yet, the very first person I met here offered to be my friend. I was too happy for words. From one friend followed another. Before I knew it, I had a new mission, a new calling. I want to help you. I want to fight at your side. I want to save Agnes. together. Do you understand, you? I'm one of Agnes's ball-busting Avengers, just like you.
Magnolia,
She's right. The four of us didn't come together just by chance. We're true companions, united by a common cause.
a common cause. Yes, that describes us exactly.
To bust the ball, kick the Kaisers behind,
And rescue Agnes!
Together we can do it. We will do it. Let's go for the gravy, everyone!
for the gravy! Your Majesty, I'm back! Didn't you miss me?
Your report, Minette. Did you see to you?
Yeah, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was just so happy after killing the Professor and stopping the sandstorm, you see. You won't blame Minette, will Meow Meow?
So quieting the winds was your doing.
Finally, we can stretch our wings a bit. We should go and round up our troops. And there's Muir. More? I picked up the most perfect little nip of information. The compass that Your Majesty is searching for. I know where it is. I've already sent my best little kitties there. Yes, they're searching for it right meow.
You have served us well, Minette Napcatty.
Cats are everywhere. Cats see everything. And what they see, I see. Meow, isn't that special? Your information superhighway, was it?
It is with good reason that they call you the Catmancer. Who's a good kitty now? Who's a good widow kitty?
Thank you, Your Majesty. But Meow, Minette must return to her work.
Go forth, Minette. And here, perhaps my own feline friend might serve you as well.
Truly? Oh, Your Majesty is too kind. The compass is as good as Muir's. Meow you later. Minette Napcatty. A frightful little child indeed. And yet, this is too important a task to trust to her alone, no matter how capable she may be. You wouldn't object to sending Jan as well, would you?
A rational course of action. Make it so.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
By whatever means necessary, I must have that compass.
Oh, Martha! What a lovely wooden brooch! Is Isn't it beautiful? Mr. Kami Izumi gave it to me as a thank you gift for nursing him back to health. Oh, I thought I recognized the design. It's so beautiful. I'm not surprised that it's Master's handiwork.
Wow, Master Kami Izumi made that himself?
Whenever he has a few moments to spare, he whittles brooches. He's been doing it for as long as I've known him. Oh, I almost forgot. He left a letter for you, Miss Idia. He did? Oh, let me see. Would you look at this? My master's calligraphy is so elegant, it almost makes me sick. My wounds have healed, and now I must take my leave of this place. But there is one favor I would ask of you.
I want you to take this second letter and deliver it to a pupil of mine in Ansheim. I once penned a correspondence course book on the secrets of swordsmanship for beginners. It proved to be surprisingly popular.
Master wrote a how-to for amateur swordsmen? Really?
The pupil in question is a young man by the name of Go. He recently left Alcampus to make his way in the world. It seems he quite enjoyed my book as a lad, and we often discussed his enthusiasm for the blade during my time here. In a sense, he is your fellow pupil, Idia. As of late, however, the boy has disappeared from the halls of this dormitory.
Oh, something terrible must have happened. Maybe Master wants us to go rescue him.
I understand that Go secured employment with the Power Betterment Office in Ansheim. Please find Go and deliver to him this letter. You will have my gratitude.
This doesn't tell us anything about where Master might have gone. At least we know he's alive. And it doesn't sound like he's in danger. Oh, that's good news, isn't it? It's a load off my mind as well.
In any case, I guess we should deliver the letter to this fellow pupil of yours, right?
I guess so. What do you say? Time for a visit to Ansheim?
Welcome to the Power Betterment Office of Anshine. I'm Deputy Director Middleton, and you would be?
Nobody important. We're just looking for a man named Go.
Go? Ah, Go Getter, the new guy. He'd be inside the Next Generation Labor Saver. Collapsed on the floor, shirking his duties, no doubt.
The Next Generation Labor Saver?
They say he was a 4-star something or another in Al Campus. Well, he's not earning any stars around here, that's for sure. In any case, the Grand Mill Works, that's where you'll find him. Though what you want with that slacker is anyone's guess.
Oh, I've had it. I can't work in this place a second longer. I'm so exhausted I can barely move my arms. Please, someone just put me out of my misery.
Hey, are you Go? My name is Idia Lee. We're fellow pupils. Or something like that.
Fellow pupils? Whatever do you mean?
I studied swordsmanship under Master Kami Izumi. He asked me to bring you a letter.
I see. So how is Master Kami Izumi, that is?
Oh, he's fine. Up and about. He left the dormitory already. But he seemed worried about you, which is why we're here. So, tough job, is it?
To say the least. More like crushing toil, morning to night. No rest, no relief. I left Al Campus just last month. A recruiter from the Power Betterment Office visited and scouted me right out of school. I had a letter of recommendation from my professors, a prestigious new job. I thought I was on my way to great things.
We heard you were a 4-star scholar. What did you study at Al Campus?
I was in the Faculty of Magic, working on my summoning thesis.
Summoning? And just how are you putting that to use here working in a windmill?
I'm not. All I ever do is turn these cursed cogs. Why, look at my poor fingers. They look like broiled sausages.
You're operating the cogs manually? Those were for when the wind is stopped, but now...
Next Generation Labor Saver, my behind. Despite all my learning, I've been made a fool. They told me it was a trial program to test new technology for dealing with wind outages. Didn't sound so bad until I came down here to the trenches. Ye gads, but I'm tired. If only I'd known, I would have stayed behind in that forest and finished my field work. Why, I was on the verge of unlocking the secret of the legendary summoning spell Amaterasu.
Legendary summoning spell Amaterasu. Can't say I've ever heard of it.
That's why it's legendary. Where's the allure in summoning something everyone already knows? There's but a single mention of Amaterasu having been summoned over a century ago. Since then, many have attempted the incantation only to fail. If I were to successfully summon Amaterasu, my name would be sung by mages for ages to come. But look at me now, stuck in this infernal pit, with nothing but blisters and oil stains to show for my suffering.
But you're not even sure the spell exists. Maybe you were just on a wild goose chase.
Oh, it exists. I can assure you of that.
Ophelia?
Nephilia Venus, the Manic Savant, holder of the Summoner Asterisk, the middle child of the Venus Sisters, and part of the Bloodrose Legion with which Idia and her friends did battle. Though her heart bears deep scars, the love and support of her sisters has helped her regain a modicum of mental stability. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
So this is where they put you, Go. Oh, don't you look just dreadful? You must return with me to the forest. Together, we will unlock the secrets of Amaterasu.
Miss Nephilia!
You possess a sharp mind and an aptitude for summoning, and are fiercely devoted to your research. If anyone can succeed in summoning Amaterasu, it's you. Oh, my dear Go, you were born for this. I cannot bear to have you wallowing in this filthy, clamorous cuckoo clock a moment longer. Oh, just look at that grimy face, blighted by smears of grease. And the smell.
Do you have to say it like that? This is the career he chose, after all.
Oh, Idia. Humans bound and battered by the responsibilities of reality are little more than dull little pigs. A mind as bright as this boy's must not be sacrificed to the whims of fate. Now, if you'll excuse us, teleport!
Wait, Nephilia! I haven't given him the letter yet.
What do we do now?
First, we should tell his manager, no? You're probably right. Man, what a hassle.
Welcome to the Power Betterment Office of Anchime. I am Deputy Director... Oh, you again. What, Go wasn't at his post?
He called it crushing toil. Why'd you give him a job like that?
It's part of his training. We always assign our most promising recruits to the toughest jobs. Builds character.
Sounds more like boot camp. I know how it works. Break him down, make him cry, then after a little encouragement, they're like putty in your hands. Right?
Exactly. You have to show these clever clog types what real work is, or you'll never get anything out of them.
You're awfully familiar with this approach, Idia. Yeah, well, I've known my fair share of meatheads who like to work this way. It's their shtick. I bet the Crystal Guard was a lot like that, too. Huh, you?
Why, yes. More than a little. Hammering the new steel into shape, our drill instructors called it.
Still, perhaps I miscalculated. I never thought he'd quit this soon.
Any idea where he might have gone?
Come to think of it, there was something on his resume. Yeah, here it is. Spent several months studying the art of summoning in the Miasma Woods.
The Miasma Woods.
were so close. We were so close. Why must you always interfere, Idia?
Oh, put a sock in it. I'm not interfering with nothing. I have a letter for Go from his master. I came to deliver it. That's all.
A letter? From Mr. Kami Izumi? He sent you after me?
That's right. Seems he's worried about you. Anyway, here it is.
Thank you. My dear student, when you stopped coming by for our daily dialogues on swordsmanship, I worried what had become of you.
I imagine that your situation now is difficult, but you must find a way to endure and overcome your difficulties. A young man who shirks from his first true challenge will never gain the confidence needed to succeed in this world. Though still constrained to this sickbed, I have been able to make certain inquiries. I understand that you are working for the Power Betterment Office, and that your duties are physically hard and demanding. Perhaps you have begun to question yourself and curse your position. But remember, this is proof of your employer's expectations. Only the most promising recruits are given such work, that they might be instilled with strength and fortitude. I have heard from reliable sources that your supervisor has high hopes for you. Think of your fencing drills. Often they were hard and tedious, but by sticking to them, you gained strength and skill. You learned fencing from my tome and pursued the magical arts at Alcampus. I do not know what lies in store for you or what you might one day achieve. I can say only this: now is the time to be strong. Gird your loins and plant your standard in the ground. You are go-getter. Grit your teeth, never waver, and you will overcome the trials before you.
Oh, Mr. Kami Izumi, it's too late. I ran away like a coward. Miss Idia, tell me, whatever should I do?
Look, I don't care what the reasons are. A workplace that treats promising young minds like that is no place for anyone. Remember the mindless toil day after day. How long do you intend to keep that up? You have a dream to summon the legendary Amaterasu. Your name and mine will be writ large on the pages of history for all eternity. Yes!
Go, what do you want to do?
Honestly, I don't know. Of course, I want to stay here and continue my research. But at the same time, I accepted that job, and I've been taught to see things through. Taught by Mr. Kami Izumi himself, that is. He stressed the point many times in his book.
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? You should stay right here, Go. You have too much potential to be just another cog in that machine.
Miss Idia!
Are you sure about this, Idia? What about your master?
To heck with him. Forcing yourself to slave away at a job you hate doesn't help anybody. I'll let your supervisor know. And master, too. Do your darndest here from Ophelia and summon this Amaterasu. Got it? Huh? Idia, is something the matter? No, it's just...
You ignorant fool! Ah!
Master!
Master Nobutsuna Kamizumi, holder of the Swordmaster Asterisk, leader of the Black Blades of Eternia, and the greatest swordsman in the duchy. He instructed Idia in the way of the sword. His disciples are found across the realm, drawn to him by his surpassing skill with the blade, and the quiet honor within his heart. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
I heard the exchange, or enough of it at least.
Then you heard my reasoning. Surely you understand, Master.
I am disappointed in you, Idia. Your advice is naive and shameful.
Master?
Being but a cog in a machine does not mean one's efforts are devoid of value. You counsel a guileless youth, still ignorant of the world, to throw up his hands at the first hint of hardship. Recklessly, you urge him to question his role, before he can learn for himself which role suits him best. What lesson have you taught the boy that will help him overcome the next challenge that he faces? Make no mistake, by encouraging him to give in to his weakness, you will bear the responsibility for making Go less of a man. As master to my pupils, I too bear responsibility, and I will not shirk my duty. If you persist in your shameful counsel, you leave me no choice but to draw my sword. It would seem you still have much to learn. The lesson begins, Idia. Draw your blade! I shall dispense with the formalities. Swordmaster Kamiizumi stands before you.
I saw.
I'm not pulling any punches!
We are not gonna take this sitting down!
have failed my pupils and my blade.
Master!
Please forgive me. I never meant to start a fight between you and your master.
Don't worry. It's not the first time. He'll come around.
Thank you, Idia.
It's not like I did it for you, you know. Just take this research seriously. Summon this Amaterasu, and use it to make the world a better place.
Oh, we will.
Still no good.
Just a bit more. You were so close. Oh.
Oh, Miss Idia.
Working hard as always, I see.
Yes, but not much to show for it.
You look like you're getting closer, though.
Yes, I've finally been able to apply all that I studied at Alcampis. I'm practically worried it's too good to be true.
That's a good worry to have, if you ask me. I'm glad I didn't make a big mistake letting you stay against Master's wishes.
I must thank you again, Idia. Amaterasu will be ours any day now. Finally, I can fulfill my promise to my own master.
Your master? You mean Sage Ilyana? Now that you mention it, we haven't seen him once since all that went down. How is the old lech?
Yes, well, I imagine he's as lecherous as ever.
You haven't seen him either?
About a year ago, he fought a tremendous battle with the ball that fell to Luxendark. He intimated to me the existence of Amaterasu and one other summoning spell, and then went off somewhere as is his wont.
Where to?
I would assume.
The sky?
No, think higher.
You don't mean heaven?
What do you think?
Miss Mephilia, what if we were to try introducing harmonics to the time-space chant?
Not a bad idea. Let's give it a try. See you around, Idia.
Yeah, see you around.
And you. And you. And you.
Huh?